Welcome back to AM Northwest, here with an art project inspired by the Valentine's days of our youth. We welcome back author of Nobody Dies in Art Class, professional artist Elida Field. Great to see you.
So great to see
Happy
you.
upcoming Valentine's Day.
I know,
Love
it's such an exciting time.
Yeah.
So we can celebrate by making these, so we're calling them little love boxes,
Okay.
but you could use like a regular box at home if you don't have a canvas, and you could use a regular canvas, but we're using these little wood canvases that have a little edge on them, and they're nice. If they can get the thicker sides
If
too.
you wanted it
if you
deeper
want it
in
to
the
be
back.
like a little deeper.
Right.
So what we're doing is
They're really pretty,
They're
Elida.
really cute, and if you could flip this one over, you can see on the back side, that is where we put our little envelope to sneak your little love notes to your significant other or your kids or your family or whoever, right?
Love it.
Okay, so all we need is a box of some sort. We're using these little wooden canvas boxes. And then we're using this product called Aquavar. You could also use Mod Podge or watered down. I don't know if it would work so much with other glues, but Mod Podge would work, or gel medium. And so the first thing we do is we kind of pick out which things we want to put on our canvas. And sometimes you guys can do printed words. So there's like, I have a little note to myself, a little apology letter to my legs. I have little—
I'm sorry, what?
An apology.
An apology letter to your legs?
I did this
Did
art.
I hear that?
Yes, it's a project that I did before where I was saying to the part of your body that you're always mean to. And I've always been so mean to my legs. Like,
that's right. You don't like your legs.
I didn't like my legs. So I said, dear legs, I'm so sorry. Like, I love you. I'll be nicer to you. Yeah. So there's that, which is I love you. Like the love, the part of yourself that you've been hard on. Got it? Okay, so you're grabbing any kind of stuff that like speaks to you, and you make your little pile of goodness anywhere that you like. So you can kind of pick through which words or things that kind of resonate with you.
You picked like pictures that I like.
Pictures that you would like. I know, love RBG.
Yeah.
Or just like, you know, these are kind of cute with doors. Like,
I do like that.
Yeah, so you rip, you're just gonna take something and then you're gonna rip like the edges. So like here, if I knew I was gonna use this word, I'm just gonna rip these edges. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That's what I love about this, is we're like layering and layering. Okay. And then once we kind of pick like a group, like it's really fun to pull out magazines or pull out old family pictures, and you can sit around and then you just, you know, pick through which ones you like. And then once I kind of have a pile of those, I'm gonna take my you want a gross brush. Yeah. Like you don't want to do this. Is like one that's just kind of old or not really going to be. You don't need it. Okay. And then we're just putting in. So here's the kicker. When I go to put this I'm using Aquavar, but when I go to put it on, I'm just putting it on really thick, and then I'm laying this paper down, and you have to go over the top. And it will look kind of milky while you're just doing it here, and then you can kind of smooth out any, and that's why I chose a wood box for us to use, because it lays down really nice.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, so on canvas and stuff, you can still do it, but on canvas, it will kind of bounce a little bit more, and you have to really kind of push down. So, and you don't have to have these like perfect, but you're just layering. In fact, you can do layers and layers and layers, and you can come back to it and add another layer. That's what I really love about this. So the main thing is getting. So
you never really make a mistake. It's all part of the whole process.
No mistakes in art. Yeah, yeah, and you really, even if you got wrinkles in there, people, I got wrinkles. It's ruined. It's like, no. You can just make it into some texture, right?
Oh, okay.
Which is cool, which is all part of the fun. So I had a couple other ones in here. You want to just do it. The main thing is we don't want to have like a lot of like space behind. We want to kind of layer over the top so that you have all this paper.
Oh, right. Okay.
So yeah, so that's kind of the thing, is unless you like the wood showing, I mean, this is not bad because the wood is kind of nice. And you want to make sure that you have a lot of this stuff underneath there too. So if you got any parts that you'll lift those up, make sure that you get enough Aquavar. I think it's better to go more than too little, you know, because you want to have it be a little bit more than not enough.
I think there's a lot of talent in picking the right things that look good together, honestly.
Well, yeah, it is. And, you know, but the thing is, you can, that's true, like kind of picking which colors and things you like.
And just the art that that you find.
That you like. And what's fun is like I can look back at some old, collages and boxes that I've done in the past, and I kind of see where I was in my life, because you're choosing things that you really
that are important to you, right.
that like really resonate for you. And you can take this, the cool thing is you can take this all around the top. You can also take it all around the back side. And then, so you can, really do all of this. And then when you put your envelope, you're gonna put your envelope in the back here, like this.
Okay.
So you would aquavar, and you could even do your whole back side and then put that there for then when you write your notes, you could say, oh, go put something in your little love box.
Oh, okay, wait. When do you, once you feel like you've covered everything,
let's
right?
like move ahead. Like let's say that we've covered it all, and you're letting it dry.
Okay.
Then we're gonna move to this. So I'm gonna grab that one here.
This one here.
Yep, and give that one to me, and I'm gonna give you this one because this one is more space to work on.
Okay.
And you're gonna, this is when it's completely dried.
Okay.
So do you see how this is like glossy and shiny?
Love it, yeah.
So now we're gonna go on to our painting.
This was your Italian trip, right?
I know.
Here.
Can you see that?
Yeah,
you know where I'm at in my life with where I'm at with old tickets and stuff like this.
Okay.
So I want to show you this technique where you take your brush and you take a little bit of this sienna brown. I didn't fill a full palette, but this is a great, this is a really great technique. So just a little bit of, like a lot of water. I want you to like water it down so you barely have any brown on there. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're gonna this is called like antiquing.
Okay.
So on this one, if you just take this over and lightly with a lot of water, do you see how that brown kind of just antiques that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
If it's too brown, more water.
More water.
So that's an antique, like if you just wanna kind of, it's maybe a little garish and you wanna like give it a little bit more of an aged look.
Too much, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can take, the nice thing is that if I have, I'm using a little red on mine for my Art Women Wine Italy trip over here, I can put this on, and let's say I wanted to take off any of the colors you can, because what this gloss does is it allows you to still keep the words showing through.
Oh, okay.
So you can go with that, the red a little bit.
Right.
Maybe you want to do a little, like I added a little red here. I know you love gold.
Yeah,
so
I do.
maybe throwing some gold over the top. So look, when I do this gold over the top of the word love, it's still.
Oh, that's great.
Do you see how it keeps that? So that's why the Aquavar over the top is so important, or the gel medium, because it kind of seals everything.
Yeah. This is a great idea.
It's fun,
Thank you so
isn't it?
much. The book again is
Nobody Dies in Art Class.
That depends on if it's Elida's class. All right.
No, we don't die.
We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.
Very good.